Hello, welcome to the month of love, welcome to February, and more importantly, welcome to Farming in Africa channel. If you are new to this channel, please subscribe, and if you're already a subscriber, you know what to do. Kindly hit the notification button so you will be the first to be notified whenever you bring new content your way. I am at Decokraft Company Limited, producers of Kabi Chocolate. Today, as part of recognizing the whole month of love celebration, we want to bring you knowledge on how chocolate is produced. I know a lot of you are lovers of this delightful delicacy, but you probably have no idea how it is made right from scratch to the production stage that melts so delightfully in your mouth. And for that reason, we find ourselves here at a company called Decokraft Company Limited here in Accra, Ashongman Estates, producers of Kabi Chocolates. I have to tell you, I love their name because here in Ghana, it translates into English as take a bite. So they are going to show us how they come up with the chocolate that eventually translates to take a bite, because you sure would want to take a bite when you see it. Also, I must say that here in Ghana, Valentine's Day actually is also officially recognized as Chocolate Day. And that is the more reason I want you to stay tuned as we bring you content on how chocolate is made from Ghana cocoa. We shall be back. Here with me, the production head of Decokraft Company Limited, in the person of Nanayao, a gentleman I would love for you to hear from because he's going to explain the entire process as clearly and as basically as possible. So please, stay tuned. Hi, Nanayao.
Hello.
How are you doing?
I'm doing great. How about you?
I'm good. Welcome to Farming in Africa.
Oh, thank you very much.
Yes, I want to say thank you for your warm reception of my team and myself. As part of the educational content we are churning out today, especially in recognition of the Valentine's or Chocolate Day here in Ghana, I would want you to explain to us how chocolate is made, because a lot of us love this delightful delicacy, but we barely have knowledge on how it is made. So explain it to me like you're explaining it to a student in grade 1, so I can really understand and appreciate the process. Take us away. Thank you.
Okay, I got you. So I'll be very basic as possible. So here at Decokraft Company Limited, producers of Kabi Chocolate, we source out semi-finished products. That's the cocoa liquor and then the cocoa butter. You know, when they press the liquor, we get the butter out of it. So we source out these raw materials, and then we buy our sugar and then our milk powder also. Then we buy other stuff, secret ingredients that I would not like to share. No, so when we get that, we do our measurement based on the type of chocolate that you want to make. Here at Decokraft, we make milk chocolate, white chocolate, baking chocolate, and then other products. So some of the milk chocolate too, we have different flavors. We have the milk chocolate with plantain chips, milk chocolate with peanuts, milk chocolate with popcorn. So a wide range of varieties to choose from. So depending on the type of chocolate, we do our measurement based on our recipe. We pour it into our quenching machine. So the quenching might be a very big word for the kg one. So I'll say mixing. Yes, so the mixing or the stirring to get our smooth texture of chocolate that we want. So when the curvature is very ready, about 48 to 72 hours, we get it out. Then we go to the next stage, which is the molding. That is where you get the curvature into the mold, the shape that you want.
Let me pause you right there. Before you go to the next stage, which is the molding, when you started, you mentioned something about cocoa liquor and cocoa butter. You know, when you hear liquor, I don't want to say what comes to mind. Please, what do you mean by cocoa liquor?
Okay, so actually the cocoa liquor comes from our cocoa beans. The cocoa, the normal cocoa that our farmers are fermenting and drying, that is what we roast and grind to get the liquor out of it. It is called liquor because of the scent. It kind of has an alcohol scent, a scent which is likened to alcohol. That's why they call it a liquor. So it's from cocoa. It's cocoa liquor.
So it's not a kind of mixture you can readily drink and get drunk.
Oh no, not at all.
Not at all. It's just the name that is cocoa liquor. Okay, thank you for that clarity. Move us to the next stage.
Okay, so with the molding, when we get the curvature out, depending on whether you want to make a bar, a chip, or an artisanal product, we get that kind of mold. You pour the curvature into it, then you kind of vibrate it to get it well packed into it. Then you refrigerate it. Refrigeration is going to help solidify it. When it solidifies, we get it out. So before you put it into the refrigerator, what you have to do is to temper it. So the tempering is when you play with temperature, actually lowering and heating it until you get the required tempering temperature based on the type of chocolate, be it dark, white or milk. They all have their tempering temperature, the required ones that we do, which I would not like to share. So when you get that, you put it in the fridge, it solidifies, we get it out. Then we come to the wrapping. So depending on the kind of chocolate, so with truffles like this, mostly people like it in the gold or aluminum foils. That's primary packaging. Then we are done. But some of them you need to go further to do a secondary packaging by adding an art card and art paper. Some of them you need to go to tertiary by packing it in box or cartons. So depending on what the consumer is ordering for, the quantity and the number, we do the packaging, then we ship it out.
Wow. Then it sounds like the packaging is a very intensive and creative process.
Yes, packaging is very intensive, yes.
I see. I also understand that during Val's Day, or generally in the month of February, and especially in Ghana here, where Val's Day is also known as Chocolate Day, you really get your hands full. Permit me to ask, what influences the various types of packaging and chocolates you come up with?
So it's all about family. Our consumers are our family, so we do want to make our family happy. So based on what they request for, so it's about consumer preference. What do our consumers like? So we do what they like for them so that they become happy. When they get our products, they are happy. They share with their loved ones. Their loved ones are also happy. So we do customized packaging also. So a consumer might say, I want my picture, I want my boyfriend's picture, my dad, my mom. So we do the design and everything based on what the consumer likes. We send it to him. When the consumer approves of it, then we do it, we get it done, package it and send it to them. When they get it, they are happy.
I really like how it's so consumer oriented. He keeps saying we want to do what our consumers want to make them happy. If you want your girlfriend or boyfriend's picture on it, we shall do it for you. I think it's really beautiful. Once again, we are here at Decokraft Company Limited, producers of Kabi Chocolate. And I like something he said about sharing. The name Kabi is a Twi word which translates to take a bite. So I think it's such a heartwarming name. And if you are looking for quality Ghana chocolates, look nowhere else but Decokraft Company Limited, because you would be assured of the best kind of chocolate which is made from Ghana cocoa anyway. So I think I would also ask you, what influences the various flavors you come up with? Because yes, you are consumer oriented, but the consumer just knows, okay, I'm coming to get this. Are there moments where you tell the consumer, you know what, for what you are going to use it for, when you combine this and that flavor, it's going to give you a mind-blowing sensation? What influences the flavors you come up with for your chocolates?
Okay, so basically, like I said, it all boils down to the consumer. Some of them, they already know what they want. I want milk chocolate, I want this. But with some of the, say, in quote, crazy ideas, some of them we come up with it in-house contribution. What are some of the product line that we can add up to our existing product? So someone might say, okay, fine, let's add pawpaw to our chocolate. So is it feasible? We go out there and then we also interview our consumers. What do you think about this product? What would you like about it? What do you want us to do about it and stuff? There are also times we also take idea from the tertiary students also in the competition manner. They also come up with, and they say, oh, okay, so I produce this kind of product and I think if you add it to your chocolate, it's going to help extend the market. We sit down with the person and we look at the market feasibility and all that stuff. And then we also go back to the consumer. So if the consumers also like it, then we go ahead, we do a trial test. If it's okay, then we go ahead with serving our consumers with what they request from us. So it all boils down to the consumer. Even if we come up with the ideas, we visit them. If they like it, we do it for them. If they don't like it, they might give us ideas as to how to better it. Then we provide it for them.
If they like it, we do it for them. Nanaya, production head of Decokraft Company Limited, I want to say a big thank you for taking the time to run us through how chocolate is made. I'm grateful.
I'm also grateful. So one thing I would like to say is our chocolate is very traditional. When I say traditional, we don't add any additives. It's as natural as it comes.
Beautiful.
Just use the cocoa liquor, the cocoa butter. We don't add any preservative, no additive, nothing. So it's as raw as you can get it. So our chocolate is very traditional, and that is what we are very proud of.
Then on that note, how long does it last?
How long does it last? I think
When you make the chocolates, how long does it last? Since there are no preservatives, to be clear on that.
okay, so with our range, our expiry range that we give is a 1 year. And chocolate is something that it doesn't necessarily like expires, it just loses its quality. So at times you can melt it again and then use it for something else. But when we are selling to our consumers, packaging, we give you an shelf life period of 1 year to consume it when you buy from the shelf.
Guys, I told you, if you are looking for quality chocolates, Ghana chocolates, please look nowhere else, because Decokraft Company Limited, once again the producers of Kabi Chocolates, have got you covered and sorted out. I think my last question to you would be, I mentioned earlier that I understand in the month of February your hands really get full, but how is the season and business like after February?
Okay, so I would say business is booming. February is a very peak season. We have our hands tied. I'm actually even surprised I'm able to make time for this interview, but then we love our consumers, so we do this stuff for them. So February is a very peak season. Another big season is the December, Christmas time. Another big season is, let's say, the Father's Day and then the Mother's Day.
That's true.
Yes, but even after those peak seasons, people still do order for chocolates. People eat chocolates. So not as rampant as the peak seasons, but people do still order for chocolates. So our order board is always full because we are always producing. We always want to make our consumers happy. Yes.
So no matter the season, chocolate production is always in progress, because he said people do eat chocolates, and here, just as he said, they don't add any of these funny things to it, so you are assured of healthy, quality chocolates. Nanaya, the production head, is a very busy gentleman, and so I wouldn't want to keep him for so long, else he would be angry with me. So before I let him go, he mentioned that their product, the Kabi Chocolate, is of the most healthy and quality ingredients. That's what they used to make. So he should just give us an overview of the importance or benefits we get from eating chocolate, because like he said, their hands are almost full the whole year. So apart from the peak seasons, the other seasons where they are still producing, it means people are continuously eating chocolate. Please, what are some of the benefits we get from eating chocolate?
There are more benefits from eating chocolate. Chocolate is very good. Chocolate helps to improve your blood flow. That is, it helps to decrease the risk of getting stroke, and then also lowers your blood pressure. It also helps you to get rid of the LDLs, that's the low density lipoprotein, to fight the cholesterol that we are all afraid of. Yeah, so chocolate is very healthy, and depending on your recommended daily intake and then the allowed daily intake, chocolate also gives you or adds up upon your daily needs of nutrients that you want. So when you eat it, chocolate is always loaded with these minerals and vitamins, and then the energy that we deserve and then our body used to carry on it with our daily activities. So chocolate is very healthy and then very useful.
Chocolate is very healthy and very useful to the body. Production head of Decokraft Company Limited, I want to say a big thank you for your time.
You're very welcome.
Thank you.